Today, I'm going to show you how to use the HogYard strategy in the clan capital. We've shown off the spam ram attack strategy quite a bit here on the channel, but recently Logan showed me the HogYard strategy and it is really fun to use. But first, let's talk about the army. We got 13 Hog Raiders, 9 Rams, 2 Barbarians, then the 3 Graveyards with the lightning spell. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to use those Barbarians to create up some openings so you can get into the base properly. You're going to use the Graveyards to distract, and then you're going to use your Battle Rams to get some skeletons spawning out of those graveyards, and then you're gonna clean the base up with Hog Raiders. Let me show you what I mean. And guys, stick around towards the end of the video. We'll do a couple live attacks with this because I've been hitting a lot of districts with it. But I'm gonna start off with this district right here, this Golem Quarry that I hit a little bit earlier. And it's like any other graveyard strategy where you're gonna use the graveyard spells to distract defenses. And like, notice right here that I put this graveyard in between these two defenses. That way these skeletons will distract that, and then we're gonna use the other graveyard to distract on the back end. And then pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to use your 2 Barbarians to try to create some pathing. But on this one, I just used the Battle Rams because we did have that cannon right there. So I used the Battle Rams initially to push right up in there, and the Battle Rams will start spawning those skeletons and also pull out some traps. And then I'm going to just use those barbs and the hogs and start working in there, even the little hogs over here on the right side. That way we can start working through this base and getting some of these defenses out. And again, those skeletons, it's like any other graveyard attack. The skeletons will distract the defenses. Meanwhile, the hogs can come in and do some work. And this one, I didn't do a great job of pacing my hogs. But if you pace your hogs a little bit, you can even get those stuns a little bit later. But I've noticed, like, most of the time, it's not going to matter too much with this one. You can just go ahead, throw your hogs in. I wouldn't throw them all in one spot, especially if there's, like it's a district with a bunch of bomb towers. Bomb towers are going to be your enemy. Crushers are going to be your enemy. So you do have to be aware of those. I mean, those are going to be massive splash. But the big thing here is to try to distract those big defenses. The blast bows, the rocket artilleries, the mega cannons. You want to distract those as much as possible so the hogs can sweep through the base and clean it up. So this is our first attack on this district, and we do pretty well cleaning it up. We get a really nice opener, like a really OP opener here. And then with the next attack, we really don't have much to clean up. So we're just going to throw in our 2 graveyards over here on those other 2 big defenses, and then I just use this graveyard to kind of distract right through here, and then we're just going to run everything through. Again, use those Rams first. You'll see in a replay later that I forget to use the Rams first. The Rams are there to spawn those skeletons. That's what Logan told me to do. That's what I do. I mean, Logan knows clan capital, so I take his word when I'm trying to learn new strategies. But he taught me this one, and it's been working really well. I'm not really sure if I like this one more or the spam ram more. I feel like they both have their own uses, but this one's been really nice. Notice that Crusher is a pain in there, but we're going to get through this one, no problem. We'll get the 3-star, and this is how you're going to use the HogYard and clan capital. Let me give you guys another example as this one finishes up here for a nice little 2-hit. And I really like this attack on Barbarian Camp. This is a district that I tend to 3-shot with the spam ram, but I've been getting a lot more 2-shots using the HogYard. So again, we're going to use those graveyard spells just to distract those defenses. Send in all the Rams because the Rams will tank, but also they'll start creating those skeletons to distract these defenses, and then we can work through here. Now, the biggest thing here is to distract those defenses, but sometimes you want to offset the graveyard spells, and I didn't really do that here. I think that was the one mistake I did here. I could have offset them a little bit, but I think it works out fine for us. I mean, we get a really clean 2-shot on this. I mean, look how much the hogs are able to work in through here. The biggest thing on this one is just those giants. Those giants are such a pain in the neck, but we're able to work through there and get a really good opener. Like, this is a really strong opener on the Barbarian Camp, one of the tougher districts to 2-shot in the clan capital. But with the HogYard, we're able to get through there no problem. So I'm just going to use this Barbarian down here just to work on this giant, get him kind of distracted and taken out. Then we'll use the rest of our graveyard spells just kind of throughout the base just to provide a little tanking. You do have to be aware of these bomb towers. Like I mentioned, those bomb towers can be really nasty for the hogs, but go ahead, throw in those graveyards first, and then get the hogs working in. And I'm going to try to sprinkle the hogs kind of all throughout, especially try to get over towards this bomb tower here a little bit later, because we don't want that bomb blowing up on a huge mass of hogs. So that's why we're kind of sprinkling like that. But notice right there, that rocket artillery did get a shot on our hogs. You want to try to avoid that if possible. Sometimes it's easier said than done, right? But if you use the graveyards to distract properly, you should be fine. And this one's gonna be a nice little clean 2-hit takedown. I'm loving this strategy, guys. I don't know, what strategy are you guys using in the clan capital right now? I think graveyard is still fine. After its second nerf, it is still very usable. I mean, we are seeing some really weird matchmaking in the clan capital, but I mean, you gotta just hit. You gotta take advantage of it and do what you do. But this is another 2-hit takedown of the barbarian camp, and it's just really clean, guys. I'm loving this attack strategy. It's very easy to use, and you get the results as you see here. And I want to show you this balloon lagoon hit here because it worked out really nicely. So again, we're going to use that barbarian just to open up the base a little bit so we can get better pathing. Same thing with that barbarian. And then we're going to use those skeleton, or the graveyard spells. I guess they're kind of skeleton spells. The graveyard spells just to get on those defenses. And I did kind of make a mistake here. We should have probably offset this one, because notice that rocket artillery is going to hit right onto our hogs. And that's a little bit of an issue, especially when we get hogs clumping. So this one was a little bit of a mistake, but I wanted to show it so you guys can be aware of that for your attacks. Maybe try to offset the graveyard spell a little bit there, because remember, we send in those rams first so we can distract those defenses, but I didn't do a great job of that. But even with this bad opener, we still 2-shot this district. It's still fine, and we get a little bit creative with the second hit here. So what I did was I took out one of the Hog Raider camps, and I added in Skelly Barrels to take out that single target Inferno. We're just gonna load up the back end of this base with those graveyards, and then notice, since those Skelly Barrels are going down, we're gonna start getting some distractions in there. Start getting some of those skeletons in there to distract, and that's what I was waiting for. Once they start distracted, we're gonna send in all of our battle rams, because again, they'll distract also, and then we'll just send in a good chunk of the hogs, and then kind of sprinkle some hogs in just a little bit later, a little bit delayed here. And even though we only got 27% on our opener, we still set the groundwork of getting those graveyard spells in there and getting the pathing set up for our hogs. It wasn't the cleanest 2-hit, but a 2-hit's a 2-hit, guys. It doesn't matter how you get it. On paper, it only takes you 2 attacks, and that's what we're looking for. Again, be aware of those crushers, be aware of those bomb towers, but we get through here and we do really good. So let's go ahead and let's transition into some live attacks. That way you guys don't think I'm just nitpicking the best attacks that I had, or I guess cherry picking would be better, but the best attacks I had. I won't lie, I've had some 3 hits with this, but a lot of the districts like this, I'm getting 2 hits. It's just really strong right now. Watch this bomb right here on these hogs. Those poor hogs get blown up. It was a little bit closer, but we only had 27% on the opener. Again, let's go hit some live ones. So we'll take on a couple of districts here in the current raid we got going on in Mad Ram. Again, this is the army comp: 2 barbarians, 9 of the battle rams, 13 hog raiders, and then 3 graveyard spells with a lightning. So this is what we're gonna do here. So pretty standard. I mean, this is really similar to the one that I showed in the replay, but you know, this is what we got up right now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw in a graveyard here just to distract these 2. We're going to throw a graveyard right on top of this, and then a graveyard right on top right here, which should also help distract on the back end. We'll use our barbarian just to help funnel this out, this left-hand side out a little bit, and then we'll send in the second barbarian, and then again we're going to use those battle rams to kind of distract, but also start spawning us some skeletons to distract a little bit later. We're going to send in a few hogs over on this right-hand side, that way we can get that out initially, and then we'll just start working everything in up the middle here, guys. And I think we can actually fly over this mountain if we wanted. I don't think we need to, though. I think we just kind of work right up the middle of this one for now, and then kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and send in our last hog there, and you can use the lightning to reset a defense if needed, or use it to like finish off a defense, just kind of whatever makes the most sense here. And notice we got the hogs just all working through here, but more importantly, we're just setting up that pathing for the second attack, and we're getting those graveyards in there for our second attack. Can we get this blast bow? Oh, it's so close. Oh, wait, we finished it. Okay, not all the hogs got taken out there. Perfect. And now we're set up really strong here, guys. So now we can just go right back in and do the same thing here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with the graveyard there, and then finally a graveyard here. We'll use these barbarians over here just to clear up the pathing, and I think we just run in and finish over on, actually I think yeah, I was gonna say we start over here, but I think we finish over here because the regular hogs can't fly over that mountain or jump over that mountain. So I think that's something we got to keep in mind here. All right, so we'll send in a couple rams here just to start getting some skeletons generated, and then we'll send in our hog raiders right through the middle here. And then I also want to use a few Hog Raiders on this crusher so we can get the stun on the crusher there. Okay, nice. We get that stun and the crusher should go down no problem. And then we'll just keep sprinkling in these hogs and just working them on through here. Nice, guys. This is what we're hoping for. Get these hogs all working through here and then finish strong at the end. We got to try to not take too much damage from these major defenses. That blast bow is nasty just staying up there. But notice the hogs get in range of it, no problem. And then now we just have a bunch of cleanup through here. I think we're good to get through this on the 2-hit rather. We do have that crusher out in front. I'm a little bit worried about that crusher. Okay, the crusher goes off before the hogs get there, oh wait, the hogs didn't target it. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. We can't have this blast bow target our hogs. If so, we're screwed. Oh, go hogs, go. Okay, hogs are working, we're good, we're fine. Okay, a little lucky here. A little lucky on this one, but we still get through. It's a nice little 2-hit on it. Oh man, doing it live is a lot more stressful, guys. Doing it live is a lot more stressful, but nice. We get the 2-hit on that district. Let's just hit one more here to show you it works live. And Balloon Lagoon could be one of the tougher ones, so let's give this one a shot here, especially like we got a rocket over here. We got bomb towers and crushers up the middle. This one could be a little tricky. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to work around this right-hand side. We'll use the same exact strategy here. So we'll just start working in through here and let this barbarian clear this all out. That way we can just actually come in from this top side and work straight through the base. That's my thought process anyways. So that's what we're going to do once the barbarian kind of gets through here. We'll go ahead and we'll go graveyard there. We'll go graveyard here and then finally graveyard here as we start working through here initially. Might be interesting on those graveyard placements, to be honest with you, but I think it's fine. All right, we'll get all of our rams working in here. Just again, get those skeletons spawning. Just get a little bit of beef out in front, and then we'll just start sprinkling in the hogs. I'm trying to get to those air bombs, but it's okay. We're good. We're fine. We're fine here, guys. All right, and then we'll just keep sprinkling in hogs, and we'll go right through here. We do have to be aware of that bomb tower. And then just keep sprinkling these hogs in as we start working. And we just want to just create some nice pathing for our next attack. And I think we're doing a really good job of that. Oh, I thought I had one more hog. We're out of hogs. That's fine. But look, we'll get through this rocket artillery, or really close to through it. Yeah, we get through that rocket artillery and we set up really nice paths for our next attack. And that's what it's all about here. So we got some graveyards down. Let's go ahead and hop right back in here. And always remember to dump off your loot. We don't want to overflow on loot. I won't lie, I did that earlier. Overflowed on the loot. So we're gonna go in this way now. So let's go ahead and let's go graveyard here, and then I think our final graveyard is gonna work right in here. I think I like that a little bit there. All right, nice. And then again, send in the rams. Just start working through here, create that pathing, and create those skeletons kind of working through here. All right, nice. All right, perfect. Pulls out some traps. That's exactly what we're hoping for. And then I really want to work through this left-hand side first, I think. Although it looks like some of the hogs are going to go right on us. So we might have to wrap around and go right through here, which that's fine. We can make it work. Just be aware of this. All right, nice. We'll hit that there. All right, bomb tower is going to be a little bit annoying, but we should get through it. Nice. We're flying right over here. I want to try to stave a couple of these hogs for the crushers right through here. Those crushers can be really, really annoying. All right, so we'll send in hog there. Oh, that one was a little bit early. That's okay. That's okay. We'll stun that crusher. This one's going to get some hits off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, guys. But notice those graveyards in the back end were able to get those defenses out, and that's what we were hoping for. And then the hogs can come in, finish off that crusher. If it's a higher level crusher, we probably get crushed here. But again, it's a fun strategy, but it does take a little practice, sometimes a little luck. I just started using this one last raid weekend, so hopefully we can get through and keep having some continued success. Oh, wait a second. We might be in trouble here. Didn't realize all of our hogs got taken out. I think we're fine still, because these are single target defenses. So as long as there's not a bomb there. Oh, I shouldn't have jinxed it. Oh, can we get another live 2-shot? Don't do me dirty. Oh, there's a bomb. There's just one bomb though. We're fine. Oh, 99 would have sucked. But hopefully this will help you guys use the HogYard strategy. Happy raid weekend, guys. I know this one's a little bit late. Sorry about that. Travel happens. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if this was helpful. You guys have a great day. Fun Clash bashing.